Hi, my name is Amelie and welcome to the IKIGAI studio in Central. So today I'm gonna get you through a beginner Vinyasa. So if you're ready, grab a mat and let's begin. Let's start here by a comfortable cross-legged pose. You want to relax the shoulders, relax the arms and just resting the hands on the knees. And I invite you to close your eyes and to start bringing all your awareness inward. Take a long, deep inhalation through the nose and exhale through the nose again. Take another deep breath in and a deep breath out. Take your time to find your center, shifting all your awareness inward, feeling the ground beneath you, feeling the natural movement of your stomach as you breathe, feeling the air passing through your nostrils. As yoga means union, you want to make one with your mind, your breath, and your body. And slowly bring the two hands to the heart center in front of your chest. You can set up any intention for the practice, any quality or virtue you want to manifest outside of the mat. You can take another deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, slowly bow down your head. Namaste. And welcome for today's practice. Let's start here by warming up the neck, bringing the chin to the chest. And inhale, start rolling the head to one side. And exhale as you come back down to the center. Inhale to roll. Exhale to the center again. Nice, and switching side. Inhale, rolling to the opposite direction. And exhale, roll. Good, now coming back to neutral. Inhale, reaching both arms up, lengthening the spine towards the ceiling. And exhale, leaning here to the right side, open up the left arm overhead. You want to make sure to keep here the left sit bone completely grounded. One more breath. And inhale, come back to the center, reaching up. Exhale, leaning to the left, open up the right arm overhead. You want to find a nice extension here to the side body. And inhale, come back to the center, reaching up. Exhale, twisting to the right, so the left the left arm comes on the knee. Inhale, roll the shoulder back, and exhale, twist. Nice, let's come back to the center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twisting to the left, right hand to the knee. Inhale, roll the shoulder back, and exhale, twist. Good. Inhale back to the center and exhale, releasing the hands on the mat, coming straight here to tabletop or all fours. All fours, you want to make sure to have the knees right below the hips and the two hands right below the shoulder. So once you find your neutral spine, let's go together for cow-cat movement. So as you inhale, send the tailbone up, open up the chest and look up. And as you exhale, let's go reverse, tucking the tailbone in and looking towards your navel. Again, inhale, arch the back, look up, coming to your cow. And exhale, round, like a cat. Few more times at your own pace. Inhale, look up. And exhale, round. Last two. And last one. Nice. Coming back to neutral, this time keeping the hips aligned with the knees. And as you exhale, walking the hands forward, coming here to puppy pose. So as you exhale, you want to drop the chest as close as you can to the ground. And for a deeper stretch to the shoulder, feel free to come on the top of the fingertips. And inhale, slowly come back to the center. Let's take our first downward facing dog, tucking the toes, lifting the knees up, and then sending the hips all the way up towards the ceiling. So first down dog of the day, you can paddle in, paddle out, just bending one knee after the other one. This is your space, your own practice, so feel free to add any motion, maybe turning the heels side to side, or just bringing the heels up and down. Good, maybe bouncing the chest even more. You can let go deep side out through the mouth. So notice how does it feel. Notice the space that you create for yourself. Good. And then keeping the down dog completely still. And on the next inhale, lifting the heels up as high as you can. Exhale as you drop them down. One more. Inhale, bringing the heels up. And exhale, dropping down. Good. On the next inhale, let's come to the high plank, lifting the heels up, and then rolling the spine, coming forward, making one line with the body. Good. So here you want to squeeze your glutes, you want to squeeze your core, actively pressing the fingertips down towards the mat, finding your power, your fire. One more breath. And exhale, down dog, sending the hips all the way back up. Good. I'm going to guide you through 3 different vinyasa, so each option of your choice. Ready? Inhale, high plank, coming forward. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest, and chin, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Sphinx pose, where you want to drop the feet, sliding the body, bringing the forearms on the mat, and open up the chest. So make sure to squeeze the legs together, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Let's stay there, one more breath. And exhale, slowly release, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Good. Let's go for the second vinyasa here. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, cobra, sliding the body, roll the shoulder back, gentle lift of the chest. So here you want to stay maybe lower as long as you make sure to squeeze the legs together to ground yourself down to the mat. Keeping the pelvic on the floor. One more breath. And exhale, release, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Good, let's stay here, one more breath. And let's go for the last one. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, or maybe modified chaturanga by dropping the 2 knees, leaning forward, bending the elbows, just hovering here on the top of the mat. And inhale, press this time on the toes, lifting the hips and the knees up. Open up the chest for upward facing dog. One more breath, open up the heart. And exhale, downward facing dog, sending the hips all the way back. Nice. On the next inhale, now look in between the 2 hands, either step or hop to the top of the mat. Halfway up, flat back, hands on the thigh. And exhale as you fold. You can grab the opposite elbow, keeping a slight bend on the knees, and just sway the chest side to side. Just let go any tension on your neck and on the shoulders. One more breath here. And inhale, roll the spine all the way up to standing, reaching both arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart, Samastiti, mountain pose. Let's go through one full vinyasa together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale as you fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, step or jump, high plank. Exhale, lower down your version. Inhale, Sphinx, Cobra, or upward, up to you. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Take one deep cycle of breath to reset. And let's continue our flow. Inhale, step or jump, top of the mat. Halfway up, flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching up, both arms up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, rise again, up towards the ceiling. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, halfway, flat back. This time, exhale, bend the knees, hands to the mat, and right foot step back as far as you can, dropping the knee and the toes, finding a low lunge. Inhale, chest up, and exhale, melting the hips down. Good, so stay a moment here, feeling the hips melting down. Make sure to have the front knee right above the ankle. So you want to feel the hips dropping nice and low, and at the same time, pulling the spine up towards the ceiling. One more breath. And exhale, frame the foot, hands on the mat. This is where you can grab onto the block. Inhale, looking forward. And exhale, half split, slowly straight on the front leg. You can flex the foot. Make sure to square up the hips, sending the left hip to the back. Inhale, lengthen the spine one more time. And exhale as you fall forward. Good, so you want to feel here a deep stretch to the back of the front leg. Good, one more breath. And inhale, bend the front knee back to low lunge. You can drop the block on the side, planting the two hands back down. And inhale, take a big step back, high plank, making one line. Going through your vinyasa at your own breath, linking the movement with your breath. Coming all the way up to the mat. Inhale, step or jump. Halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's go straight away, left side. Inhale, rise. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bend the two knees. And inhale, left foot step back. Dropping the knee, the toes, finding a low lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, melting down. Good, so let's stay here. You can take any adjustment. You want to feel the nice opening here to the hip flexor. And don't forget to pull the spine up towards the ceiling. One more breath. And exhale, frame the foot, hands on the mat. You can take a block, maybe not, up to you. Inhale as you lengthen, roll the shoulder back. And on the exhalation, slowly straighten the front leg, half split, sending the right hip to the back. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, tucking the belly button in, folding even more towards the leg. So keeping the leg engaged by flexing the foot, finding the nice stretch to the calf. One more breath. Just completely surrender to the pose. And inhale, bend the front knee back to the lunge, planting the two hands back down to the mat. Let's go through your vinyasa. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. And exhale, down dog. Good, stay here to the downward facing dog. Take 2 cycles of breath to reset. You can paddle in and paddle out. Remember, this is your space. You can move completely freely, whatever may come up onto the mat. Good. And on the next inhale, right leg up, 3-legged dog, high in the air. And exhale, step in between the two hands, this time keeping the back knee up. Take a moment here to find the balance. Once you have it, inhale, reach up, high crescent lunge. And exhale as you melt the hips down. So let's take here the belly button in to keep the chest as vertical as you can. Inhale, look up towards the ceiling. And exhale, warrior 2, dropping the back heel 90 degrees. Open up the two hands by the side. So locking here the legs completely still. And let's dance a little bit. Inhale, leaning to the back leg, reverse the warrior. Stay here, one more breath. Melting the hips even lower. And inhale, coming forward, right elbow to the knee, open up the left arm up. So you want to make a beautiful line from the fingertips to your toes. And inhale, come back, warrior two, this time straighten the front leg. Let's flip the palms facing the sky, and let's go together, Trikonasana. Inhale, sliding the chest forward, and exhale, dropping the bottom hand. So you can rest here the hand maybe onto the block, maybe just in front of the shin bone. At the same time, make sure to press the hips forward and send the left shoulder to the back. So use the core to hold the chest. And as you inhale, slowly coming up, you can turn the right toes inward and both heels inward as well. So you have the toes pointing out. Inhale, reach up, star. And exhale, goddess, open up the elbows by the side, melting the hips nice and low. Inhale, star again. Exhale, goddess, melting down. Last one, inhale, star. And exhale, goddess. Good, let's stay here. You can play around, dance a little bit, maybe just sway side to side, finding here the power to your inner thigh. This is amazing to work onto your feminine energy. Let's keep the chest as vertical, maybe dancing there a little bit, yes. Last breath. And inhale, star pose, finding again the 2 feet parallel, reaching both arms up. And exhale, Prasarita. Let's start leaning forward. You can pose here 90 degrees. Inhale, lengthen like someone's pulling you. And exhale, continue to fold, finding the 2 hands on the same line of the feet. So wide leg, intense stretch. Take a moment to breathe. Make sure to shift all the weight here onto the toes. And as you exhale, tucking the belly button in to go deeper onto the fold. The final breath. And inhale, halfway up, flat back. Let's turn the right toes to the top of the mat, walking the hands forward, bending the front knee, ready to take your Vinyasa. Inhale, step back, high plank. And exhale, lower. Inhale, chest up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment to breathe. And let's go together here to the left side. Inhale, left leg up, 3-legged dog. And exhale, step in between the 2 hands, keeping the back knee up. Inhale, high crescent lunge. And exhale, melting the hips nice and low. Tucking the belly button in, finding the chest vertical. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, warrior two, dropping the back heel 90 degrees. Open up the 2 hands by the side. Nice, let's dance again a little bit. Inhale, reverse the warrior, leaning to the back leg. Good. Open up the chest, make sure to melt the hips even lower. And inhale, let's come forward, left elbow to the knee, open up the right arm overhead. Good, so you want to make one line from the fingertips to the toes. And inhale, coming up to the warrior two, this time straighten the front leg. You can flip the palms facing the sky. Let's go Trikonasana. Inhale, sliding forward as much as you can. And when you cannot go further, exhale as you drop the bottom hand, shifting the gaze up. So you want to keep the chest here just aligned with the front leg. Actively pressing with both feet down towards the mat. Final breath. And inhale, slowly coming up, turning the left toes inward and both heels inward as well. Let's go again, star pose. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, goddess. Let's bend the 2 knees, open up the elbows by the side. One more time, inhale up, and exhale, goddess. Last one, inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Stay here, breathe deeply. Remember, you can dance, you can play around, just playing and feeling this energy coming up. If you want to take a step further and challenge yourself, you can even start to lift both heels up, melting even lower, keeping the chest vertical. Yes, you get this. Breathe. Whoop, for 2, for 1. And inhale back to the star pose. Let's find the 2 feet parallel. This time, let's interlace the finger on the back. Inhale, open up the chest. And as you exhale, Prasarita, slowly leaning forward. Inhale, lengthen again. And exhale as you continue to drop down. Good, so keep on shifting all the way to the toes. Open up here, the hands up and overhead, finding a nice shoulder stretch. And exhale, releasing the 2 hands on the mat. Inhale halfway, turning the left toes back to the front of the mat. Bend the front knee, walk the hands forward, and let's take your vinyasa. Inhale, big step, high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, take a moment to breathe. And let's go together to the top of the mat. Inhale, step or jump. Halfway up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, both arms up. And exhale, hands to your heart. You can release the 2 hands by the side. And let's play together with some balancing sequence. On the next inhale, reaching the right knee in towards the chest. Interlace the finger to pull the knee even higher. Good, you can slowly roll here the foot, can make your ankle crack. Finding the balance, imagine like you have roots right behind the left foot. And then let's bring the left hand to the hip. Inhale, roll the shoulder back. And exhale, open up the knee to the side. The most challenging version will be to shift the gaze just above the left shoulder. Good, just find the balance, trust yourself. And then look back to the center. Let's come tree pose, bringing the sole of the foot to the inner thigh. And you can play around with any hands variation. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. You can play maybe with eagle arms. Tuck. Yes. Cactus probably. Reaching up. Yes, you can even close the 2 eyes. Working onto your intuition here, your third eye. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, just release the foot and let's take 1 vinyasa at your own pace. Inhale up and exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step or jump, high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. And exhale, downward facing dog. All the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, step or jump. Halfway up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, both arms up. And exhale, Samastiti, hands to your heart. You can release the 2 hands by the side. Just shake the legs a little bit. And then just grounding yourself. Again, you can even lift all the 10 toes and ground them back to the mat. Let's go together on the left. Inhale, left knee to your chest. Interlace the fingertips, rolling the shoulder back to pull the knee even higher. You can slowly roll the ankle. Maybe you can hear it crack, like me. And then bringing the right hand to the hip, rolling the shoulder back. Inhale. And exhale, open up the knee to the side. Take your time. You can even look above here, the right shoulder. Keeping the chest as vertical as you can. And inhale, look back to the center, transition for tree pose. Bringing the sole of the foot to the inner thigh. Once you lock yourself nice and steady, you can reach up, both arms up, growing your tree. Exhale, hands to your heart. The same again, you can play with any hands variation of your choice. Just challenge your balance. Trust your intuition. You can maybe even close your eyes, for a little moment. If you fall down, no worries. You're simply coming back very slowly to the pose. No need to rush. Inhale, reach up again. And exhale, releasing the pose, coming for your last vinyasa at your own pace. Inhale, rise. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, step or jump, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, chest up, upward or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Nice, take a moment to breathe. Just incorporate the benefits of your practice. And on the next inhale, let's look in between the two hands. You're gonna hop by crossing the 2 feet so you can sit and find, of course, a Navasana. So Navasana, rolling the shoulder back, squeezing the legs together, walking onto your fire, to your core. Rolling the shoulder back. Good, so you get this long deep breath. If you want to challenge yourself, you can always take it here to a V shape, squeezing the thigh, the glutes, hands by the side as well. Inhale again. And as you exhale, you can slowly release, completely let go the legs. Welcome to your Dandasana, sitting pose. So you want to find the 2 sitting bones here and keeping the legs engaged by squeezing the thigh, flexing the feet. Let's go 1 forward bend. Inhale, reaching both arms up. And as you exhale, start to fold from the hips, tucking the belly button in, Paschimottanasana. Let's pause here. Inhale, lengthen like someone's pulling you here from the lower back. And exhale, slowly lower down. So here you can always keep there a slight bend onto the knees for you to bring the stomach closer to your thigh. Reaching forward. So use long deep breath here and observe. The first one might be quite a resistance, so keep on breathing deeply. And very slowly your body is getting used to it. Just surrender here with your mind, finding your own edge, and just breathing deeply into it. Holding there for a few more breaths. Deep surrender to the fold. And as you inhale, slowly come on up. Exhale, releasing the 2 hands by the side, just a counter pose. You can bring 1 hand distance to the back, turning the fingertips towards the body. Inhale as you roll the shoulder back, lift up the hips, pointing the toes and dropping the head on the back, upward facing plank. Good. And exhale, slowly release. This time you can bring here the 2 soles of the feet together for butterfly. So open up here the 2 knees by the side, maybe scooping the hips a little bit more on the back. You can interlace the finger all around the toes, rolling the shoulder back, just batting the wings here for a moment. Can you find all this little stretch onto the hips? This is amazing. Just to let go all the tension. 1 more breath. Now keeping the legs completely still, and inhale, open up the chest. Exhale as you slowly fold forward. Again with your breath, inhale, lengthen like someone's pulling you from the crown. And exhale, continue to fold. You can bend the elbows, maybe keeping the grip onto the toes. Maybe if you want, extended the 2 arms up and overhead. So just let the gravity doing the work here. You can probably slightly press on the top of the 2 knees if you want to go deeper. One more breath. And as you inhale, slowly release. You can lift up the chest, kind of closing the 2 knees, and just make sure you have enough space to lie down. Bringing the 2 soles of the feet on the mat. Inhale, reaching both arms forward. And exhale, slowly lower. Inhale to stay, roll the shoulder back. And exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, stay. And exhale, slowly lower. And you can hug both knees in towards the chest. Apanasana, giving your spine a gentle massage. Good. This time you can release the 2 elbows on the mat like a cactus arm. Inhale to stay. And exhale, dropping the 2 knees here to the right side, looking above the left shoulder. This is an amazing spinal twist to decompress the lower back. take a moment here to cool down your breath, cool down your pace. And as you inhale, let's slowly come back to the center. Exhale, dropping both knees to the left side, looking above the right shoulder. Just slow down your pace. Focus again to your breath. You can slightly close your eyes. And as you inhale, come back to the center. Hug one more time the knees in towards the chest, giving yourself a gentle hug, lifting even the shoulders off the ground. And inhale, just extending the right leg in front of you, wings relief pose, hugging onto the left knee. Inhale to stay. Exhale deeply. On the next inhale, let's switch the leg, extending the left, grabbing onto the right knee. Again, inhale, switch. Exhale, stay, walking onto the core. You get this. Inhale, switch. Exhale, stay. Inhale, switch. Exhale, stay. Last one. Inhale, switch. Exhale, stay. Now extended both legs for low Navasana for 3, 2, almost there, 1. And exhale, finally release to a very short Shavasana. You can completely let go the legs on the mat, just resting the hands by the side. I invite you to close your eyes and notice how you feel. As you completely surrender on the mat, just keep a mental body scan. Feel all the sensation coming from the sole of the feet to your calf, back of the knees and thigh. Feel this mental body scan again, coming up to the hips. Just focus on the natural movements of your body as you breathe. Feel the shoulders and the arms resting by the side. Notice the weight of your head. And you can slowly bring your awareness back to your body. Have a gentle wiggle with the fingertips and to your toes. And even stretch the 2 arms up and overhead. Even let it go a deep side up through the mouth. And then gently roll to one side, to either side, using your arms as a pillow. And finally, pressing yourself back up to a comfortable cross-legged pose. Take a moment here to rest. Keeping the eyes closed, just observe your breath, long and deep. And observe your thoughts, calm and focused. Coming again to the intention that you set up for the practice, you can slowly bring the 2 hands to the heart center just in front of your chest. Remember that everything that you do it from the heart. Take another deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, slowly bow down your head. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you feel good, re-energized and relaxed. Thank you again for joining me today and welcome anytime to the IKIGAI in Central. I wish you a great day ahead. Namaste.